Hi, I'm Rachel. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to create a beautiful purple iris using the Color Therapy app. There's something magical and mysterious about a deep purple eye. I'll show you how to create this look step by step. If you want to follow along with me, find this image under People, Close-Up Face. Alright, so the first step is to tap to fill in your eye with a purple. So under the purple palette, I'm going to use the second purple on the top row and just tap to fill that in. And I'll tap to fill in the pupil as well with black. Now select the lightest purple in the purple palette, and then let's use the oil tool. Set the size to 2 and the opacity at 60. You want to make sure coloring inside the lines mode is set to off, and then begin to draw in long little lines coming straight out from the pupil. You're going to go all the way around the eye in this way. Some of them are kind of going to curve or overlap each other, leaving a little bit of that deep purple behind it showing through. Now I want to make it a little bit brighter on one side, so I'm just going to choose the left side and just add another layer there, just to make it really bright. And then I'll lower the size to 1%, and with white, I'll just add in some more brighter striations just to really brighten it up there. So I'm just focusing on this one little section on the left side of the eye. Now go to the smear tool, set the size to 20 and intensity at 10. Now you're going to blend all of the colors going just straight up and down, following those lines, going all the way around the eye. So we're making all of those lines really smooth. You can also blend the pupil outward. Now back in the purple palette, select the 6th color on the top row, and then use the airbrush. Let's set the size and opacity at 50. Using that color, we're going to spray all the way around the sort of middle area of the eye, and then select your darkest purple, and then you want to spray around just the edge of the iris. Now lower the size to 25, and then switch over to a black. On the very edge of the iris, you want to spray another layer just right on the edge. Let's add in a few extra detail lines with the pen tool. Let's start with size 1 and opacity at 5, but we can raise the opacity as needed as well. With that light purple we used earlier as well as the white, draw a few little striations in the eye again. We'll zoom in here so you can see, so it's very light. And then I'll also do it with our darkest purple too. So I'm adding in these striations coming straight down outward from the pupil all the way down. Now feel free to raise the opacity if you want to see them just a little bit more here and there, and make sure to make them nice and wiggly. Then you want to finish off the pupil by raising the opacity to 100 and setting the size at 12 with the airbrush tool, and just complete that circle. Make sure it's nice and solid dark black. Now let's add in our highlights. Set the airbrush tool at size 2 this time and opacity at 100. Now using white, I'm going to draw a sort of rectangular shape that's curving towards the pupil at the top. Then I'm also going to draw a long, harsh, white curving line on the right side as a nice reflection. And then maybe a few more shapes around that too. And you can draw little dots or little lines coming off of that. And the more dots you add, the more glossy it looks. Lastly, you want to add in the eyelashes into the glare, so select the pen tool. Set the size between 1 and 2% and opacity at 60. I'll be using black for this, and I'm just going to bring the eyelashes in towards the pupil, curving in. And I'm just adding these into the top of the eye. Complete your coloring by shading the whites of the eyes and surrounding skin and eyelid. Add purple eyeshadow to complement it. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Color Therapy YouTube channel so you don't miss any new tutorial videos. Thanks for watching our tutorial. You can get the Color Therapy app for free on the App Store.